Hey beautiful world, Isabella here, sending love your way and welcoming you in the next episode of the Love Video. This is the place where we are sharing love messages and messages which I'm gathering from all over the world from inspirational and motivational people. And today's message comes from one of the article I was reading the other day on abundance, and the quote says the meaning of abundance is having full heart and spirit. The meaning of abundance is having full heart and spirit. I'm not going into that article more, I just want to focus on that quote. So, for many of us, abundance means wealth, means prosperity, means money and material things. For many of us, abundant person is the person having a great house, lots of cars, I know, money to spend on clothes, on books, on whatever the person wants, money on traveling. Basically, this is how we perceive the person from outside world, right? We see those material things the person is possessing, having, exposing, and maybe showing off with. We see the person's, actions and behaviors and what that person does in his life, on her life. And this is how we perceive abundance. We live in the society where abundance equals worth, where abundance equals self-worth, where abundance equals self-value, where abundance equals self-beauty, self-confidence, self-love. We live in the society where it's really sad for me, and it's really sad for me even more recognizing that I've been living those stories all my life, including in my own family, where the position you held in your job, the amount of salary and money you had, this what you were doing, where you were traveling, what type of clothes you were wearing, what type of car you were driving, was equal to the self-worth of that person, was equal who this person truly is and what's the meaning of that person to those people, including your own family. And that recognizing that aspect, that many of us live in that society where not only people we don't know but people we love and we know perceive us and see us through that lenses, it's very sad. It's very sad. So when I was reading that article, it was very fulfilling, awakening, and very comforting article for me, because for, I don't know, last 2-3 years I've been working very hard, not only with my clients but with myself, on the perception of abundance and wealth, or on the scarcity stories and old beliefs related to self-worth, self-value, abundance, prosperity, and wealth. And all those aspects obviously go together in many ways. We hold on the old story that if you don't earn this amount of money, if your salary is below that, then you are not worthy, then you are not doing it right, then you are not right. We live in the world where even people who are the closest know you cannot perceive this, you cannot pursue your dreams because you need to earn particular amount of money, and I don't care if your dream is something else. You need to suffer because you are worthy to me, and I love you because you have a great job and awesome salary. And those are very direct words, I'm just saying, and they may never be said that way to anybody's face, but they mean that. It's like, I am loving you because of this. I am not going to love you if something else will happen. And obviously, one of the most common example is when the person who was very wealthy, suddenly something happens and falls down to the rock bottom, right? And things can happen to anybody of us. And even from my own perspective, my very beautiful, very powerful saying is, do not take things for granted. I've been taking things for granted, and life will always show you what's more valuable in your life than you have right now. So do not take things for granted, any single things, any single person, any single moment. But anything can happen, and anybody of us can end up in that rock bottom for a month, for a day, for whatever, right? And that doesn't need to be losing job, losing house. That can be divorcing, that can be losing, yes, job, that can be becoming mentally ill, that can be becoming physically ill, right, after some accident. Whatever big change happened in our life and basically place us in different position in that social status, where especially in comparison to where we were, it brings suddenly that huge awakening around, right? Where we see people stepping back, people who are not our friends anymore, who don't see us as valuable, worthy, loving, caring people as they thought or they told us they see us. Because what? We don't have enough money. Because what? We don't have that house. Because what? We don't have that position. Because we don't know somebody who could help them. Because we cannot do this anymore. Because we are sick or something. Because whatever happened, suddenly we are losing our worth. And in that article and today, I would like to really emphasize strongly that self-worth is this who you are. Self-worth is your heart, and self-worth is your spirit. Self-worth is your heart and your spirit. This how you are treating people you love, how you talk to them. This how you treating people you don't know. This how much you are judging or not judging people. This how much you care or not care about others. This how much you smile to others. This how much you tolerate everyone around. This how much you are open-minded. This how much you are caring. This how much you are passionate or forgiving, kind, polite. All those things speaks huge about your self-worth. And it's not only how you're treating others, but also how are you treating yourself. This is your self-value too, and self-worth. It's very important to embrace that aspect, because I tell you my own story. One day I went on a date with a guy who was perceived by many people as very wealthy, very handsome, and he can have anything in this world. He can have any woman, he can have any car, any house. He's really great person to have it. And when I was going out on that date, everyone were congratulating me. Wow, girl, this dude, you need to, he is really good, hold on to him, or you're really, really lucky you got to be taken out on a date with him. I'm like, all right. And everything would be fine. Yeah, of course, the first date, everyone can pretend, right? Everyone is nice. The moment when the waitress came over, whatever was happening then, the moment when I saw him responding to her and treating her like a big piece of shit, that was the moment when I just simply said thank you and I need to go home. That person didn't mean anything to me. That person didn't mean to me 2 houses, a villa, 3 cars, Ferrari in the garage. That person didn't mean to me that date dinner for $200 and like flowers and gift and whatever. That person meant to me through the lenses of how he was treating others. Because smiling to me and giving me all those gifts, it doesn't mean anything. Everyone can pretend, and everyone does it on first date because we want to make that first impression, right? Or we want something from the other person. But how you're treating others, especially people who, according to society and social norms, which don't exist in my mind, that person is below somebody, where For me, that doesn't exist, because there is no somebody below or under or above, because we are all humans. We are all humans with the same heart, brain, and spirit and soul. And if that person treats somebody like that, that person doesn't mean anything. That's the indicator of self-worth of that person. That's the indicator. If he's treating that person that way, how he's going to treat me. If this person is treating that person that way, how is he treating himself? How is he treating his employees? The world. How kind, caring, and loving this person is. Is this person actually caring, loving, non-judgmental? We don't know, right? And it's also not my way to judge, but it was my decision to not deal with situation where wealth and abundance was perceived through the lenses of money and material things. And I would like to leave you today with that very wonderful message, amazing message, where you can perceive yourself through the perspective of your own warm, huge, open heart, loving heart. See how you are caring about everyone, how lovingly you behave towards everyone, to your coworkers, to your boss, to people who don't even treat you well, but you still find a kind word and smile to reciprocate and give back. If you are that person, you are the most wealthy person on this planet, because those things cannot be bought by money. Those things cannot be taken from you as well. No matter how poor materialistically you will be, you will still have loving, big, caring heart, smile on your face, and the kind word to share with others. So stay with that, cherish that, nurture that, because you are a worthy person the way you are. Find it in yourself. You don't need material things to prove it. You don't need. I would like to thank you for sharing the space with me today. It's today a little nostalgic. That topic was like kind of nostalgic, empowering, enlightening, happy, also a little bit like reflective to me. That's why I'm like kind of sound today, a little nostalgic and reflective. But I would like you to share that message with others, to take something for yourself, to stop for a minute and ask yourself how worthy you feel today. And be honest, be real, be true to yourself, see those things. Do not be too harsh on you. Oh no, I am not. Yes, you are. Thank you for sharing the space with me. Thank you for being with me at this long episode of Love Video today. And I hope you have a great and wonderful evening. Please, if something resonated with you, if you want to share that message, if you want to share some story with me, do it. I love hearing from you. I love all those stories being shared with me. I love listening and hearing and reading all those things from you. And then at the end, I just want to tell you, remember, you are loved, you are loved, and you are worthy. There is no single dollar, penny, and money out there which can be equal or buy or take away your worthiness from you. Stay that way, smile, and I hope you go out there and share love with everyone around you. Have a wonderful day and evening for whatever, wherever you are watching from. And I hope to see you on Thursday at the Thursday with Beautiful episode series. And of course, next week at the Love Video series again. Thank you so much, beautiful coach, signing out. I love you all. Have a great day.